And if we're going with him doing the minerals, that's going to be leading to more goods production. So I'll go with you. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so probe can go out there. Hit all 5 of those. Nice. What do we have? We have a swamp world. We have a water world. We have an Arctic world. And we have a primordial world. So you can produce effectively people into Soylent Green. You can do Soylent Green into food. You can do food and Soylent Green into people. I think that we're going to have a nice ring from these 3. So you're doing Soylent Green and food into people. You're doing people into Soylent Green. And that's reciprocated. And then you're doing Soylent Green into food. That's already going a whole lot better. And then what's this? Forebear Ruins. Connect a planet with population to explore them. Okay then. The forebears used to do biological experiments here. The ruins of the station are now overrun with weird alien life forms. So we can study them. We can make it a tourist attraction, which makes people into money. But we need science to do that. So we need the Vittori to level 1 to unlock this. Or we need the Aphorians to level 1 to do this. Okay. Right, so what can we do with you? We can turn minerals and food into people, which we can't do because we can't get the food from there. It's blocked. We can turn people into water. So we could get water from you going to here. In fact, if we could then go past this to you, that would be useful. Unfortunately, this is just blocking trade between these 2. Because we could do people into water, but this is a reciprocal trade. That's really a good trade route. And all 3 of these are now established. Isn't that what tourism is? Yeah, absolutely. So you could use people to get into water. Or you could use grain. No, the grain's not useful. I'm going to do water export. We're going to have you exporting the water. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm probably... Well, let's explore... this. Okay, you're a mineral world. So you're people into minerals. This population planet's going to be really useful. Fortunately, we haven't found a forge world yet. But we do produce water here. So I think population and water... Huh, do you need population for anything? Soylent Green. But Soylent Green's already being supplied by you. And you right now need components. So we really could do with finding like a forge world. That's another ruin. Ah, scavenger world. People into bots. Or people into minerals. That's bots into food. What are you going to need to the next level? Same stuff. Yeah, that place is producing a lot of resources for us, which is nice. We do have missions, so colonize 4 more. We can do that. Invent a new technology. I think I'm going to go with both of those. Establish 2 more pairs of planets with two-way trade between them. Give me a minute. Because there might be some here. People into Soylent Green is not useful. People into bots is not useful. I mean, actually, you could do people into bots, and then you can do bots into food. And then you can do food into people. That's another 3-way there. But then what's that doing for us? And that asteroid is going to be pretty potent when we pop it. Let's see what's over here. Ooh, Forge World and a whole bunch of asteroids. But nothing, no minerals to feed you with. Another asteroid. And then 2 more Earth-like planets. Which is what this was like, wasn't it? No, that's an Arctic planet. Okay, so if we get food, which we do from here, we can get people. So it's again, we can do a 3 thing there. We could turn you into a Gaia world, but I think I'm going to do food into people, because we clearly need another source of population. And you can do population to you. You could theoretically do people. Oh, this place is now successful. Ho ho. And now you also need freaking components. I mean, there are components here. That's the thing. We can make components. So I think what we need to do is explore this. Just another asteroid. I also really want to get science going. Now we have spare population. So what we could do is put a research lab here. Soylent Green and people. You could even level up again. You got the resources for it. I guess it has to be from unique places. So we could have this place producing population. So what are we near to getting? So we get gene rewriting, which unlocks Genebrid Hatchery, which is Soylent Green into bots on Forge Worlds. Xenotourism, which is people into money. Oh, that's the people into money on these. And that would actually produce a heck of a lot of stuff for us. Yeah, people into money on those two would be incredibly strong. We just need this place to grow even bigger. We need to get those components to you somehow. Gravitic mining. Value of exploited asteroids is doubled. Orbital labs, projects on planets that are successful or better. Converts idle population into research. Reduces planet upkeep by 1. Oh, I see. We can get 2 tech levels at this level. And then we advance to the next one. Oh, nuts. We never actually chose these. Whoops. Well, we want you and we want you. Because we just colonized that planet without any benefit. Okay. Well, I mean, we could get more food to you from a hive world. You could get population to here for Soylent Green and water. That would be another source of Soylent Green. And if you grew, there'll be another source of population. Oh, no, no it won't. Has to be from unique places, so there's no other source of population in that area. It's actually kind of a mind bender of a game. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as in-depth. And I wasn't expecting money to be as much of a roadblock as it is. That's what's making me be really cautious about what I can and can't actually do. I'm guessing to go to level 2 you need both. Oh no, soil and green for +2 each. Never mind. So having you be a Gaia world is probably actually a good thing. The only question is, do we need that water anywhere? No. No. Although, you could create population which could also go here, I would imagine. Oh no, you can't reach. Really? Huh. Where was the Forge world? It was down here. Yeah, unfortunately there's no planets around it to actually supply it with minerals. I mean, we could get bots there, maybe? No, we just consume bots. Well, now that we know how strong Soylent Green is, I think we are going to do the Gaia world. We're going to have you connecting to you. We're going to have you connecting to you. Because both you and you need components at this point. Unfortunately, this planet with the water hasn't done very much, so maybe we need to explore this. And hopefully we can find something which uses water. Oh, science. We could try and stick a research lab like in here. Or maybe here. You reach? Yeah, you can reach that. Yes! Minerals! Mineral. You export population to that. You turn minerals into components. You do... Oh no! Empire size has just increased for the first time. Growth is a good thing, but a large empire also has drawbacks amounting to administration costs. With each level of empire size, the total admin cost per planet will rise. You can always check the current empire size in the status bar. Okay, that's fine. Probably. Oh no, you need water. I found a use for water, unfortunately. It's way more important. Not allowed now. Oh, probably because of this. Yeah. And this place is now successful, so it's becoming a real money spinner. Has to trade with 3 other planets that are successful or better. Alright, well I'm glad that we got components to you at least. Now if we wanted to upgrade you, we would need to get electronics. Which we could do from you. Do we have anywhere that produces population near there? I mean, yeah, you. In fact, that would be reciprocal. Bakar mission completed. Still don't have the technology and we could actually get a tech. So let's do that now. So we were going to do the Xenotourism. And we have some new missions. So discover 15 planets. Improve yearly science output by 5. Or increase production of goods by 2. I mean, increasing science by 5 and getting 8 science, that sounds pretty massive. Discover 15 new planets. That's going to be expensive. But I think I'm going to go with this, because we want to try and upgrade the Amphorians. So we need to make goods. Oh, that wasn't the tourist attraction, even though it was the tourist attraction. I see. So I needed level 1 Amphorians to do this. So once we've got the 2 goods, we can turn people into money. Okay. Right, what was I doing? I was doing people into these recycling operations. You need a source of food. There's a lot of planets over here. Let's ping that. Oh, you need water. Ah, no, I can't afford it. Is it time to pop an asteroid? No, because none of those asteroids are very valuable. But yeah, getting that water connection will be good. Moments when you're asked in an interview who you think will win the EPL, and instead of Liverpool you say Lancaster. Good answer. Alt Preview doesn't understand Forebear Stations too well, but I'm not sure if you actually check the event inside. Not entirely sure what you mean. You mean this? One day Lancaster will win the EPL. I did like the fact that, Marshall, you had Lancaster in the Premiership. That was good. And Sindrin wants me to drink some tea. I think that can be arranged. Oh, and Mastani cheered some bits. I am sorry I missed that earlier, Mastani. Thank you. This game looks great, but one thing that would be great is, if possible, a slider for tooltip and UI scale for those who have sight impairments. True. Because yeah, at the moment... Oh no, there is. You have your wish already, Katie. It's there. And that just says it, like, if a indie team of one guy can put UI scaling, why the hell can't companies like Paradox do it? That is a bit crazy. Okay, so I think I am going to have to unfortunately skip a year here to get another burst of income. So we can immediately connect you up to make you successful. And you need grain. Ah, minerals. Does anyone need bots? No, you need water. Again, you can't cross through there, unfortunately. And we also need to increase our science rate. Which would mean more Soylent Green for you. And actually one of the technologies allowed us to turn Soylent Green... Oh no, Soylent Green into bots. Actually, Soylent Green... No, that doesn't help us. I don't feel like there are very many uses for water. There's loads of them for Soylent Green, but water, not so much. Let's drop a probe over there just to see what's up. Primordial. You can use population to create Soylent Green. You can also use population to create water. So we could have a second water input into that. But I don't think we need one. Oh, there's the tourist resort. Population into money. Which is the one that I just unlocked in technology. I see how that works. Oh, you need... food. Which you could produce. So if I turned you into a colony... you would produce population, which you could then send to the tourist resort. Same as you. What's the level 2 tourist resort like? Oh, we can't see it. Oh, yes, we can. Needs components, which, damn it, come from here. REUI scaling, because it's a constant source of problems, but I do have a little bit less data to fit on screen than average Paradox game. Not actually sure that's true. Because the main thing that takes up space in the Paradox games, you have the overview here. Minimap is fairly free to do. The big problem would be the province overview over on this side. Gaia World would be better. Turns people, which we produce there, into Soylent Green and water. I mean, it depends. One thing that would be nice to have is when you're doing a construction like this, show what's in range of the construction. Like if I put this research lab here, is this planet and this planet going to be in range? Because that's two separate sources of water. It's kind of difficult to know where to position the buildings because you can't see what connects to them. Good way to do it. Lots of UI improvements still coming. I mean, that's one of the nice things about streams is you can get immediate feedback. For now, you can just plop down the lab and undo it. That's a good point. I keep forgetting the undo thing exists. So what was I thinking? I was thinking lab like right there. Because we could theoretically get water from here. We could get water from here. Could even get water from here. That's a lot of water. Oops. Ah, that's obstructed. So it needs to be more like there. And now for every additional water we get +2. The Gaia World does water and Soylent Green. You can do Soylent Green into food. And then you need people. Unfortunately, this is now covering that. So what we could actually do is turn that into a people place. Which makes you successful immediately, which is good. And that's just an ice ball. Right, which places are still unestablished? It is just you. And that's because you need a source of Soylent Green. In fact, if you get... No, you can't make it through that. Fair enough. Ooh, that was less there than I expected. This can turn people into Soylent Green. That is reciprocal. Which I'm actually half tempted to wait on, because we know that there is a mission which wants reciprocal trade. I kind of want to get something on here so that we can pop these 3 asteroids. Make a bit more money this year. Oh yes, and we can get another technology. So we could get gene rewriting, which allows Soylent Green into bots. Which would be here. Now, do we need those bots anywhere? Not at present. Can't quite reach both of those. I need to get more science. Which means more water for you. But I'm not seeing any way of producing more water, because our main water producer is this one, and that's now cut off. So do we want gene rewriting? I don't think so. Gravitic mining might be good. Gene adjustment might be good. No! Unlocked mineralize action on Iceball, Desert, and Lava planets. Those are unusable right now. So actually we probably want to try and save up for mineral seeding if we can.